Hi guys, welcome to the Roland BN20 virtual workshop brought to you by us here at the Vinyl Guys. In this video we're going to be looking at the infamous Roland BN20 media clamp. We're going to be looking at how to replace it and the importance of the media pad and the sheet clamp that go on the top and underneath. Looking on again on the Roland forums and the Roland groups and on tech support, I find these can be an absolute nightmare for some customers and users. They can bend out of place, they can lift, they can hit the head, they can damage the head. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to show how to replace your media clamps, the left and right media clamps, and I'm going to tell you the importance of this little pad, especially, and also the sheet clamp as well. So what we'll do first, we'll go down to our workshop and we'll take off the left media clamp and we'll show you how to replace the left and right media clamp. We're going to be looking at changing the left media clamp and the right media clamp. So as you see, you've got the media clamp slider, which during this video you'll see towards the end when putting the media clamp back on, it's highly important where this goes back on. So at the minute we need to take that out. So to take that out, I always take the this middle bracket out. So you can unscrew from that point and that will lift out. Once that is done, you can then slide the slider into that space and then that pulls out and now you have access to the media clamp. To make it easy, what you can do is push it to the far end, and as you see on the inside, there is the screw for the media clamp. It's a little bit awkward, but what you can do is you can get your screwdriver in. Undo the screw. And the media clamp will slide out. And there's the media clamp. Okay, so to put the new one back in, exactly the same procedure. Slide it in there. As I explained on the video beforehand, this hasn't got the media pads on the top or the sheet clamp on the underside. So for demonstration purposes, this is just how we're changing the media clamp. You'll see at the end of the video, I will include the part numbers for the sheet clamp and the media pad, which go on top of the media clamp. So to get this back in, again, push that into place. And it's a little bit more tricky to get your screw back in. And obviously do that not too tight because it is only a plastic fixing, just until you start to feel a pinch. Once that's back in place, your media clamp is attached, and now this is what you don't want to forget. So where the screw is on this inside, this bracket, as you see, that will fit as you look at that there. So you want that screw being covered by this bracket on the right hand side. So you slot that into the middle and then you can slide it along, attach it back to its slider, and that is now back in place. The reason we have to do that, if you put that in the incorrect place, so if you put that back on and that screw is still showing, when you load your material up, when you put this up against the media holder, the media is now on the inside of the pinch roller, which means it's not going to be able to detect. So it's highly important that goes back in the right place. So again, always remember when you put that back in, make sure the screw is covered by this bracket. And at that point then you can slide it along, back onto its slider, and it's ready to go. Okay, it's exactly the same procedure for the right hand side media clamp. The only difference is this one is screwed in place by that screw there. So all you do is take that screw out, and you'll also be able to slide it along exactly the same as you can on the left hand side media clamp. Once your media clamps are in place and your sliders are in the correct position, you need to put this black bracket back on. Can be a little bit awkward, as you can see on this one, it has been snapped from the previous repair. They are quite fragile, but normally you can just slide them into the gaps and that will slide in. Make sure it's level with the other two sliders. And again, just do this, not overly tight, just until you feel a pinch. And then you make sure you can slide your pinch rollers along as smoothly as possible, as you see there. And that is how you change the media clamps on your BN20. So I'm hoping that video was of some use, looking how to replace the left and right media clamp. As always, if there's any questions of what you've seen, please do not hesitate to get in touch. As promised, as you see, the one downstairs didn't have this pad. The one on our demonstration model does. This sheet clamp, literally yesterday I was speaking to a user who had brought a media clamp, replaced it themselves, but then it wasn't detecting the media size and it wasn't detecting the pinch roller. It's a really strange one. It doesn't happen on every machine, but some customers, when they buy the media clamp, it doesn't come with the sheet clamp or the media pad on top. I found on repairing a number of machines that this media pad will actually help in the detection of the pinch roller. So what I'm going to do, at the end of this video, you will see pop up the part numbers for the media clamps, the media pads and the sheet clamp that goes underneath. Please be sure when you buy a media clamp to buy the pads that go with it too. Again, I haven't found it on every machine, but certain customers for some reason, when they replace the media clamp, if they don't put that little black pad back on, for some reason it does not detect the pinch roller or the clamp. So as a helpful guide, I will put the part numbers along the bottom of this video, so when you order it, be sure to get them as well. As always, thanks for watching. Any questions, any videos you'd like to see, please do not hesitate to get in touch on our social media pages and also in the comments of this video, or you can drop me an email at tech@thevinylguys.co.uk. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.